What's up, everybody? So, some sage. Hopped in Dragon Blood sage. All right, so we're gonna get started today. All right, so today it's titled "We Can Trust Ourselves." For many of us, the issue is not whether we can trust another person again; it's whether we can trust our own judgment again. Ooh, that's deep. The last mistake I made almost cost me my sanity, said one recovering woman who married a sex addict. I can't afford to make another mistake like that. Whew. Many of us have trusted people who went on to deceive, abuse, manipulate, or otherwise exploit us because we trusted them. We may have found these people charming, kind, decent. There may have been a small voice that said, no, something's wrong. Or we may have been comfortable with trusting that person and shocked when we found out our instincts were wrong. The issue may then reverberate through our life for years. Our trust in others may have been shaken, but our trust in ourselves may have been shattered worse. How could something feel so right, flow so good, and be such a total mistake? We may wonder, how can I ever trust my selection process again? When it showed itself to be so faulty, we may never have the answers. I believe I needed to make certain mistakes to learn critical lessons I'm not certain I would have otherwise learned. True. We cannot let our past interfere with our ability to trust ourselves. We cannot afford to function with fear. If we are always making the wrong decisions in business or in love, we may need to learn why we insist on defeating ourselves. But most of us do improve. We learn. We grow from our mistakes. Slowly, in increments, our relationships improve. Our business choices improve. Our decisions about how to handle situations with friends or children improve. We benefit from our mistakes. We benefit from our past. And if we have made mistakes, we needed to make them in order to learn along the way. Today, I will let go of my fears about trusting myself because I have made mistakes in the past. I understand that these fears only serve to impair my judgment today. I will give my past, even my mistakes, validity by accepting and being grateful for it all. I will strive to see what I have gained from my mistakes. I will try to look at all my good decisions too. I will keep a watchful eye for improvement for overall progress in my life. Dang, that's a lot of stuff right there. That's a lot to swallow. I mean, I can't even tell you how many times I've been there. But it's like we always talk about here, and like I know that I've said it to you guys so many times. It's like you do what you do until you know better, and when you know better, you do better, and it just takes what it takes, man. And I know for me, I'm stubborn, so a lot of my lessons came through pure humiliation. And whether, because it's not so much like, yeah, there's people seeing me, because most of the time, all my mistakes have been like way out there on Front Street for everybody to see. Okay. And then I get to become the talk of the town. I mean, I've been the talk of the town like so many times, I can't even, but who cares? I found my balance. I found grace. I found forgiveness towards myself. I found a connection. It made my connection with my higher power deeper, and every single time, yes, I'm not going to lie, I've been skittish to get back out there and to trust myself again, especially after, because it's like you don't, I know I'm going to keep it on me because I don't like to tell people how they feel. Okay. But for me, it's like, I don't want to believe that some people can be as mean and deceitful as they have been to me. But also in the same instance, I'm sorry if you can hear that. They're still doing work here in the house. And but in the same instant, it's like, for myself, it's like learning to trust myself again through this process. Um, so a lot of these lessons that I've learned, I had to learn them like that person, like the person writing wrote. And I know that I'm never going to do that again. I'd like to think that I will be aware of it before it's happening, shut it down, be able to shut it down much quicker. And a lot of times I have, but it's just practice, 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 practice. And that's exactly what they talked about. I mean, we're still just talking about here about baby steps, being grateful for the lessons that have been made, sorry, like, or have been learned, and it's like when I can't see that lesson, I seriously beg to see my lesson, because usually when I'm not seeing my lesson is when I'm in this stagnant, stuck spot in my life. And there's a reason I'm being held back. And that's because I'm missing something. There's something I'm overlooking. There's something that I don't want to look at. And most of the time it's because it's something that hits too deep. It hits too close to my heart, and I don't want to, because like I said, a lot of my lessons have taken me to pure humiliation. Whether or not, sometimes I just have had to, just be like, well, damn, Lisa, like I mean, it's just darn right humiliating that I didn't see the truth for what it was and that it took so long. It took these repeated attempts at, like I'll do the thing. Like I remember this one time talking to one of my friends, and she's the wisest woman I've ever met in my whole entire life. And she's since passed away, but her wisdom like lives inside me. I remember the things that she shared with me. And I remember calling her up one day and just like being crazy, feeling crazy and crying about a guy, um, and I was like, I'm going to call him up and I'm going to tell him I never want to talk to him again. And she was like, you could do that, Lisa. I did that 50, 100 times. You could do it, maybe it'll only take you 30 times, but she said, I want you to say it again and listen to what you're saying. And I said, I'm going to call him up and I'm going to tell him I'm never going to talk to him again. And I got it, it's like, if I'm going to call him up to tell him I'm never going to talk to him again, I just like, I don't even have to call him up to say that. I can just like not talk to him again. And even when I've done that, it's like, it still takes time. Like I can be separate from that decision, remove myself from that decision, but then I'll reach out, because like, I don't know, like I'm into hurting myself or something. I don't know. It's like, maybe I just want confirmation that I really did the right thing. And, and I get the same kind of response, and, that I've always gotten. And then I know, and maybe next time I reach out again, but it's like this time 6 weeks has passed, and, or whatever it is, but each time it becomes a little bit more. And each time that I get that same reaction, and it's confirmed that I did the right thing, because learning to trust myself has taken time as well, and I can't even tell you that I 100% trust myself right now. I mean, nobody's perfect. Anything can happen. You just got to like do your best and hope for the best, And anyway, yeah, so that's that. I'm going to pick one of these because we're already 10 minutes in. And let's see. All right. I said to shuffle it. Let's see what these cards are deep too, man. They're going to, whew. But it's practice, practice, practice. And just, no matter what, just, it's like chalk it up. Okay, we're getting two. The staff and the sweat lodge. And then right here is the hummingbird. Okay. So let's see. So the staff. All right, 51. Okay, here we go. This one, the staff. The staff is the symbol of authority. It holds the power to temper extremes. The staff helps you find the right course of action, the way of the middle, and aids you to maintain your balance after you begin walking in that direction. Moses carried a serpent staff through the desert, and with it he could summon the power of nature to heal or call plagues. The staff reminds you of the impermanence of all things, and that your authority must come from your deep longing to serve. Ooh, to like pass it on, to help another. Okay, the invitation. You know how to flow easily between polarities, how to weigh all possibilities and instinctively select the right path. This goes hand in hand with this. This is about trusting yourself, okay? They're letting you know that you can. Trust your inner wisdom and take the first step on a journey that your heart has already embarked on. So it's like you're already there. It's like you're already doing it. It's like somebody's just like holding themselves back. Maybe we all are. Use the power of the staff to unite what appears to be divided, to find that delicate balance between will and surrender. Dang. The medicine. You are caught in the delicate balance between opposing forces, between masculine and feminine, between action and non-action. Use this to your advantage, as there can be no day without night, no low without high, no wrong without right. This is the time to take corrective action, beginning with your beliefs about what needs to be fixed or repaired. Let destiny take its course, nudging it slightly along. All right, let's see. This one is called the Sweat Lodge. See, we're going deep here. All right, this is like, okay, the Sweat Lodge. Oops, that's the back of it. The Sweat Lodge. The Sweat Lodge represents the womb of Mother Earth. Volcanic stones are heated in a fire outside, then brought into the lodge and placed in a shallow hole in the center. Participants sit in complete darkness around the red-hot stones to sweat away old habits and beliefs and heal disease. When you return humbly to the womb of the mother, you are offered second chances. Ooh, wow. This is deep today, boy. All right, the invitation. This is a time to journey inward into the dark and hidden places of your soul to reconnect with ancient earth wisdom. You can also create a sacred and intimate space in the dark by lighting a candle. Observe what emerges and, without judging it, invite it to bring you its gifts. You are being offered an opportunity to shed and heal from the aspects of your life you have outgrown. Do not worry that you will be consumed by the process. The medicine. Life is offering you a second chance. Wow. Take it. Since this chance may not come your way again for a while, Mother Earth is calling you to her womb and inviting you to incubate as long as you need for a spiritual rebirth. Gift yourself time to be with your darkness, your fears, your pain, and your seeds of beautiful potential until you come out of the other side free, wise, and full of creativity. And this is on page 111, which is all about new beginnings. Dang, guys, that was deep. So there's like, it feels like a release, not just of control, but it's like release for your harm's done. Release and forgiveness. It feels like forgiveness towards yourself, and maybe for being vulnerable with the wrong people. It's like, I just feel like it's not time to hide. It's like we're not going to get stuck in this fear and never trust ourselves again and not continue to live, because the best is still yet to come. I mean, look at this light. Okay. And these readings were so connected and just so deep and powerful, and talking about the power of what's inside of us, and what has actually been gained from the heartache, from the mess, from the drama, from the trauma, whatever it was. But it's a time to release it. And they said it, a second chance at life. You're getting a second chance at life. This is beautiful. This was beautiful. And then we have the hummingbird. Let's see what this is really quick. The hummingbird is page 26. Sorry, my phone is ringing now. It's like going crazy. All right. Because this is the overall. I feel like once you move past this, it's like this is what comes in. Despite being so little, hummingbirds are great journeyers, migrating between North and Central or South America to feed from the summer nectar. This gentle creature can be fiercely territorial to protect its home. Hummingbirds teach us to be gentle to ourselves and protect our personal space. Yeah, see, whatever has gone down in the past, like, you will never let that happen again. I feel like many of you are just recuperating, okay, from, like I said, the past, the trauma. It's just this release. Hummingbird invites you to embark on your epic quest. Bypass the dung pile of old pain and hurts. Head for the flowers and learn to trust the calling you hear ever so softly. The invitation. The buzzing you feel is the sound of your hummingbird wings preparing you to say yes to a new adventure. This is not the time to linger on what has gone wrong, but to trust in the righteousness of the moment and take bold action. Trust that success is assured, even if you must face tests and challenges to reach your destination. Know that all will be well, because the all is in the small. The medicine. This mighty being comes to teach you stillness in motion and to trust your inner knowing that the sweetest nectar is assured. Failing to act when the moment is right can spoil your journey. If you feel your safety, comfort, or day-to-day survival are more important than saying yes to the invitation to explore the unknown, wow, this is like a leap of faith, guys. You will have to work much harder to achieve what is being offered to you freely now. Still your mind, even in the midst of your very hectic schedule, and heed the gentle voice that calls to you to test new wings. Oh my God. I love you. We are freaking rock stars, guys. This made me cry. This was deep. Go get your life. I love you.